Hello. While he's not technically released, he's already like technically in the game, even though you can't get his souls yet. So we can actually look at his abilities and use him in the advanced testing or the training center. Says Julius. Driven by his ingenuity and passion for adventuring, the Star Wanderer designed the Felix mech suit. He arrived in the Dominion from a planet so distant you cannot see its star in the sky. Julius will stand up for himself as well as defend his allies. Despite his undeniable cuteness and some soothing purrs, the dauntless feline fighter fills his foes with fear. His motto, Meow, is recognized and dreaded throughout the universe. Right. So Felix, if you're like super young or whatever, Felix is there was a cat cartoon called Felix. He's like one of the original like OG cartoons from honestly, probably like almost 100 years ago now. I remember like having like said I'm like the early ones were silent, so probably in the 1920s, so probably 100 years ago, almost like Felix the cat cartoons. Um, like that's a reference to, like kind of like the first like cartoon cats. And I think there's comic strips and stuff, but that's probably like 100 years ago. It's a long time ago. Um, but yeah. So his ultimate is called Defense Meow Tricks. Julius surrounds his team with a defense matrix that absorbs all damage. After the matrix is destroyed, all heroes in the team are healed. Skills does green skills a copycat device. Julius surrounds himself with an energy shield that absorbs all damage. If it's not destroyed over 5 seconds, the remaining shield is copied onto each ally. Or receiving any shield, Julius boosts his physical attack until the end of battle. Okay, so it says all damage. This would probably block pure damage, but we'll see how effective that actually is. There's lots of abilities that, like I said, Yanvari can block pure damage too, but it's usually on like doesn't last long enough because it gets destroyed really quickly. And then my guess is that'll be the same thing at high levels here. 9 lives engine. Julius keeps protecting his allies even after their shields are destroyed. When an ally loses a shield, all negative effects are removed, and they gain bonus armor and magic defense for 1.5 seconds. Okay, so he can remove negative effects. That's actually a really good ability right here. This right here is a big deal. Like I said, only 3 other heroes in the game can remove negative effects. And that's Sebastian, Celeste, and Nebula. So being able to remove negative effects actually makes him greatly increases his value because I wasn't sure what his abilities would be, but remove negative effects is huge, but doesn't look like he blocks them. It doesn't say anything about blocking negative effects, right? So it has a healing ability. Perfect reflexes. Grants feline reflexes to all allies, speeding up their attacks and skills through each active shield. So this is like a passive like haste if they have shields active. So he's kind of a shield buffer. We'll see. Like I said, he's his main tank. His main role is tank, and his main stat is strength. So we can go test him in the combat training. Let's see. So we got to be maximum. I mean, we could test a maximum here. So let's see. So, oh, he's right here. Okay. So it looks like he gets Oliver, Axel, and Biscuit. He's playing tank, so we'll probably put Oliver here. So Celeste, Sebastian. Let's see what kind of they did. Like said they just buffed Peppy. They said Peppy's good with him. We'll see. We can put Peppy in with him in the theme here. And then I guess we can do like maybe Iris or something like that. Something like that. So we'll try this, see how this works. Like, okay, so that's the defense attack current. Let's just try Trinity Twins go to here. He has a funny walking animation. He has like an antenna that he uses like as a rapier or something. It's kind of funny. Yeah, he's goofy. Sebastian buffs crit. Let's see. Yeah, I can't look at his artifacts till he's actually released. We might have to replay to see what the heck he's buffing here. Okay, it looks like he buffs magic defense. Right, because does Peppy buff mag defense? I have to look at that. I just did a video on Peppy. I should know that, but wow. Okay, so they survived the twins. He buffs critical hit. Weird. That is weird. So he buffs critical hit. That's a weird buff for a Tink. So that's, like I said, did beat the twins though, but like I said, this max testing. Boom. He does not have good damage. He buffs crit though. That's an interesting one. So you'd probably use, like, honestly, Helios might be good for it as a healing. So he has pretty good healing here. Let's see. Fight. Okay. Let's try Arachnomia here. Like I said, Iris, like I said, twins are usually pretty good versus Iris. But Arachnomia can usually beat stuff you can't beat with the twins. Yeah, buff Peppy, though, is pretty strong. Alright. Here you go. Peppy and Julius does seem to have some value here. Like I said, and we could also try doing the twins again in manual. We're just trying to get filled. But it is weird that he buffs critical hit. I don't know if that's kind of... I don't know. Tank buffing critical hit kind of limits him because it kind of makes you want to put him with physical attackers. I mean, it just... Okay. Yeah, that's the thing. Iris said you really want Lars versus Iris. You really do. Okay, let's go back with the first team we did. Crystal Lars. And we are doing, like, this is current power here. Let's see. I don't know if we need that. Maybe it's fine. Maybe it is fine. Actually. We'll try it again. Yeah, no. Peppy, you really got to bring in Sebastian for Peppy. Yeah, so far I'm more impressed with him than I am with Mushi and Shroom. Oh, shoot, and Celeste died. And that's what happens. Like, Celeste dies. We gotta keep Celeste alive. Otherwise we're gonna lose. Like I said, there's too much healing when Celeste dies because he can heal. So that's the issue. We gotta keep Celeste alive. Okay, so... Alright. So we gotta keep Celeste alive, so we gotta run it in manual for sure. We gotta keep Celeste in light mode, I think, is the play here. Okay. Nope. There's Celeste, the Cursed Flame. Like I said, Celeste is super good. Like, whoever can keep Celeste alive the longest is the one who wins. Like I said, since my Celeste dying, we're losing. So we gotta... Said, we're losing to Celeste here the most here. Let's see. Okay, so how do we keep my Celeste alive? This is where you probably... This is why Rufus is good. This is where Rufus is good is versus Iris. I don't really have Rufus developed because it's a lot of resources. Like, Rufus is usually pretty bad on attacking, but Rufus can be good versus Iris. We can try it in this case. We'll see if it works. It might not. But Julie, we're not. We have to do max testing though, because my Rufus is not developed. So we'll create a maximum and do max testing. Like I said, the line I put together seems pretty solid though. Julius. It's pretty solid. Iris and Peppy. So this has been a pretty solid line so far. Alright, so let's see. Okay, where is Rufus? Oh, we need to do maximum. Shoot. Maximum. Alright. Alright, so let's try this. Oh, actually, probably want that here. Okay. Oh, shoot. What did I do? Did I mess up? I did. Oh, wait. You can't. What? Oh, okay. You can't. Okay, I'm not used to this thing, so I think I messed up. I had the team we wanted, and then I guess I clicked off of it. See, maximum. Okay, I think that's what I did wrong. So we gotta have them both set to max. Okay, that's what I did wrong. This video is gonna be needlessly long, isn't it? I mean, not needlessly, but we're testing. But these kinds of videos always end up like way longer than I intend them to be. But we're trying to learn stuff. We're trying to figure this stuff out. And we can't learn if we aren't messing around with stuff like this. So Iris, Peppy. No, where's Peppy? Peppy. There's Peppy. Peppy. Okay. Okay, Temple attack team. There you go. And try Rufus. And if this doesn't work, we'll try Corvus. Which is a thing we could do on the other one. We might try that too. My Corvus is okay. Because usually you want Lars for Iris here. Like, trying to beat Iris without Lars is pretty tough most of the time. And the other option would be like Stone Cold, which we can try too. We can try Trifecta Killer. We can try Stone Cold. We'll see if Rufus gets a win here. Like, Iris pretty much like the only time you'd want to use Rufus on the attack. Otherwise, I don't really recommend him. But for Cyrus, he's pretty solid just because he doesn't die very easily. But on the other hand, we're losing Aurora's damage. They have a full team still, so... Yeah, I don't think Rufus is going to do it for us. It's kind of what I said. Rufus has no damage. Like, we're still losing. Yep. So this ain't going to work. Okay. So this ain't going to work. Rufus ain't it. Rufus ain't it. Alright, so this was the normal. So let's see. We can try Corvus. We'll try this. Sometimes Corvus can push in some damage. But the line I'm testing against right now, somebody's going to use that in like Guild Wars somewhere. I guarantee it. Like, it seems pretty solid. Like, so far I'm actually fairly impressed with Julius. He seems a lot better than Mushi and Shroom. Like, Mushi and Shroom, I mean, I feel like they're just too squishy. Like, Julius is much more of a real tank. Like, he actually has survivability, which is pretty good. Okay, well, Chris is down, but I think we might have had it. Okay, so it looks like Corvus might have got it for us here. see. So we're gonna probably switch to manual soon. Celeste goes into dark mode again. Just getting some healing up because we didn't have much life left on our heroes, but now we should be fine. Okay, so now we want to go manual here. All right. Gosh, dang it. Oh, but that's right. The scene ended early. Like that was. There's been a problem with this, with the testing theme. So that would have been. So that ended up timing out like early, but we lost to all over patron there. But that went a lot better. That is not what we want to do. We are trying to fight here. So let's go with. So we'll try trifecta killer here. Sometimes that works. Let's see. Tried and true. Trifecta killer. So I think we'll keep Kane on Aurora though. And if this doesn't work, we'll try Stone Cold. This trifecta killer. This is what you call a quadrinity line. Okay, let's see. Okay, nope, that ain't gonna work. Said Iris will kill you if you. Like I said, that's why you use Lars. So yeah, that's actually a pretty good line I set up to test against. We're gonna spend the whole video trying to beat this line. Yeah, so far I'm pretty impressed for him as a defensive hero. So Stone Cold here. Stone Cold, Stone Cold, Stone Cold. See, actually, probably, usually you would put Thea here, though, in actual PvP. We could try with Martha later, but we'll try Thea first. If that doesn't work, we'll try Martha. So on Silence Punk. All right, there you go. All right, Stone Cold, there you go. There's the solution. Stone Cold on that one. All right, so that works. Boom. Yeah, Julian doesn't have a good deep damage, but he has great healing. He's more he's the kind of hero I honestly you put him as a secondary tank. We should look at so if we do maximum here, let's see. So where is Julius? Let's see how far back he is. Let's see other tanks. Okay, so he's actually in front of Kayla. That's good because Kayla's in front of some of these other tanks. If you look at Galahad sits behind Kayla, so he's ways up there. He's behind Corvus, so that means see. I'm trying to figure out who. What did it just freeze? I think it froze. Yeah, no, the game froze, and I had to reload the stupid thing. I don't know why, but okay, okay, we were just where are we trying to figure out? We're trying to figure out where he sits in the line, right? We need maximum here, maximum. Where he sits in the line. Boom. It's Guild Wars start time too now. Astaroth sits behind him. Rufus sits in front of him. So that means, let's see, so Rufus probably means Ziri sits in front of him too. We know Chaba sits in front of everyone. Luther, yeah, he sits Ziri. Okay, so I think he sits between Rufus and Astaroth because I think Astaroth is the next. Where's Mushi and Shroom? Mushi and Shroom. Yeah, Mushi and Shroom, Astaroth. Yeah, so I think I said because I think it goes that order. Because Ziri is gonna be front. Ziri I think is like 6th. I think Rufus is 7. I just saw Ziri. Damn it. They really need to give me some sorting options. Oh my gosh, I need sorting options. Oh, she's right at the top. Yeah, so it's just like that. Right, so it's Chaba. So Chaba, Aurora, Cleaver, Corvus, Luther, Ziri, Rufus, Julius, and then I think it's Astaroth, Mushi Shroom, Kayla, Galahad. I believe is the order. I might be off by 1 or 2 places, but that's generally the order. So you can put him behind like Aurora or Rufus, like so you can have like options that way. He has some like patron options. He'd probably be a kind of a poor choice for Biscuit. He didn't have a lot of damage. He didn't look like he was doing a whole lot of like attacking, so Biscuit's probably poor choice. Like for him, you probably want all over all the way on him. I mean, I'd say most of the time. Yeah, like yeah, no, you could definitely see I could definitely picture like a team with like either like Aurora in front of him or like Rufus in front of him. Like I can see a team like that. And of course you'd probably have Sebastian. Right? Like I said, we did see this one here. Like you can even do like Arachne or something, but or maybe heals. I don't know. Like I mean Julian's almost a healer himself, so maybe you could do something like this. This video is over 20 minutes, so I think we're gonna end it here. But yeah, he does seem like he seems way better than Mushi and Shroom. Like at least in my initial impressions. Once he's like actually released and I have time to do real like more proper like like deep dive onto him so I can read his abilities better. We can just like kind of look at the previews. So I don't have like more like specifics. We just kind of have descriptions. I can't read like the specifics, like how they scale, like how the stats and stuff work yet. So that'll come like later when he's released next week. Anyway, hope you guys found this video informative. If you want to know more about like the Peppy Ascension abilities and all that, I did a video on that earlier. You can find that below. Thanks for watching.